getting any younger. You're not getting it.
Hey friends, welcome into my channel. My name is Shary. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. It's Sunday as I'm filming this video, day before Memorial Day. And I thought I'd show you a little bit of flipping the script that I have been doing. You can probably tell by the title. My Flora turned into my mid-century circles, which turned into my Flora. And my plum paper planner turned into both my Flora and my mid-century circles. So if I've got your curiosity up now, which I should, stick around and we'll get started. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. When I placed my order, well, let me back up a little bit. First of all, welcome in. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to the family. If you're returning, welcome back. In true Shary fashion, on launch day, insider launch day, I absolutely fell in love with the Flora design. I knew right away that's what I wanted to have. Put a bunch of thought into it, picked my cover, picked my coil because I like a matchy-matchy. I do have another cover, but we'll do that at another time. I ordered my Flora 18-month with the cover and the rose gold coil. Got all that right. Well, when I received it, what was inside of the cover was the 18-month mid-century circles, which is not a bad thing. I didn't choose the mid-century circles, but it's growing on me. I've actually even ordered some accessories for it, and I'll let you know how I'm going to be, using this. So what I did was I went back to my order and I realized it was my mistake. As I said, I got everything right, except for some reason, I picked the interior as the mid-century circles. So along with it, I had ordered the snap-in sticky note cover. I had ordered the snap-in bookmark wet erase to do and weekly thing. And I had ordered some little bookmarks. I did not get the Flora planny pack, which I've since decided I want, but it is sold out, as is the washi tape. So when I can get those, I will. So in the meantime, I tried to figure out, now how am I going to use these planners? I knew I wanted the Flora as my catch-all, my everyday weekly planner, but I also wanted to use this, which consequently I reordered the Flora. That's why I have another cover in a different color so that I would have two cover options. I ordered it on the gold spiral. Yeah, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I ordered it with the gold coil, not spiral. And I ordered an extra cover because I thought, well, I'll get a mid-century circles cover. That way I can put that together and that will look cohesive. But what had happened was the mid-century circles, because it was the 18-month planner, was on the rose gold coil. Okay, you can see the difference. We all know, and if you don't know, there is a difference in size on the 12-month coil and the 18-month coil. I didn't want to uncoil and recoil because a lot of times I'm not happy with the way the ends go back in. However, I'm getting better at it and I'm not distraught over it this time. I did get my free pens, ended up with 2 free pens and my pencil pouch, which we've all gotten if you ordered on launch day. But what I was thinking was, how can I can't really do this without uncoiling and recoiling. But in the meantime, let me show you on the Flora first. I'll get these guys out of the way. And on the Flora, so what I did, and this was before I recoiled it. I just got done switching these 2 coils. But what I did was I wanted to start it in June. So that's the only thing that bugs me, and I'm going to have to work on that. Sometimes that coil is hard to get flat like it was before, but I'll work on that off camera. So I wanted to start this in June. So what I did was I took June. So I've done, okay, so I've done not a lot of setting up. I've got my name in here. That came from Christy Marie Designs. So check out her website. It's Christy Marie Designs. She's on Etsy and she does beautiful work. So first of all, I put my name in there. I did do birthdays and anniversaries, and I want to add paydays in there. This is set up to do some tracking of some sort. That's some medical information, so I'll flip ahead. What I wanted was June, okay? I wanted to start in June. This came out of last year's 2020 Erin Condren planner that I didn't end up using because I had switched over to my plum paper. So I took out the month of June, and I'll show you how I did it. I redated the month, and then I put in 4 weeks for June. It does say June 2020 there. I can cover that. This is a pre-planning that I'm working on for this coming week. I'm hoping to get a video out on that. But I did redate the days. I wasn't too worried about this, but when we decorate it, we'll do that. So watch out for that video. Anyway, these pages I sliced with just cut with my scissors and put in there. So if you do that, and I'll show you how, you do want to be careful not to take them in and out too much. Now this last year was one page I did write on. Here is the rest of June leading up to July. As I said, these are a little fragile because they are slit, whereas from here on is not slit. So from there on is July through the rest of the year. And I ordered horizontal, and actually I got horizontal in both of them. So Mid-Century Circles and Flora are both horizontal. So let me set this beautiful thing aside. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was how I combine, and then here you're going to see this is an Erin Condren cover because this is my Erin Condren cover from last year, but on my plum paper planner, which went September through August. So we're almost to the end of this planner. That's why I decided to go ahead and jump in and get going in my Flora. I also needed to move a couple other things around. So I wanted June in Mid-Century Circles. And I think this coil, the gold coil, looks much better on this cover because it has the gold Mid-Century Circles. So I'm happy with that. It recoiled nicely. Nope, I don't have any problems. I did order the sticky notes for here, and I've ordered some other accessories. So I'll show you when those come in. But what I did in this one as well, I wanted to add June. I didn't want to get into November of 2022 because I think that's the same dates as June of this year. So I opted to take June of the June that I still had left in Plum Paper Planner, and I took that out. So I go from May to July. And I thought, well, that's perfect. I can just use June in here. So that's what I've done. So your regular pages again, I've sort of started setting this up. I had an intention for it. Then I sort of changed my mind. So I think this is going to be my content planner. I think I'm going to use this strictly for content, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, that kind of thing. And then everything else is going to go in my catch-all, in my Flora. And I also have an A5 agenda daily that should be here Tuesday. That's going to be my daily. So I'm going to have my daily, my monthly, weekly, and then this will be content. That's where I think I'm landing with this. So I took the June. I'm not going to flip that page because I have some stuff written there. But this was the dashboard in the Plum Paper Planner. The first sheet, the month, and I left one to show you. I didn't do all of, and it's actually working out fine because this is colorful. So having this extra colorful tab worked out great. Whereas with June into the Flora, it was a gray color. So that worked out perfect for the muted colors. So everything's just coming together, just hunky-dory. So anyway, I left one page to show you. What I wanted to show you guys was, hold on, I'm getting myself confused here. Hold the phone. All right, now okay. So what I wanted to show you was how you can do this if you have one you can redate, if you have one like I did that was June in my plum paper planner, because that was all, I actually had June, July, and August left. But what I wanted to show you was how you can take this out, put it into here, and you don't have to recoil. Now, as I said, these pages will be not quite as strong, and be sure you cut, when you do this, cut on the inside of your, oops. Yeah, cut on the inside. Let me move this out of the way. It's kind of making me slide here. So if you've got something available that you can use, all you need to do is go in and snip right along the coil. And I just snip on the inside of each. You wouldn't want to do this for, say, a lot of pages, but to do a month, that's not a big deal. It doesn't take that long, and it snaps right in. I've seen some people say, too, to do this on your ring agenda, on your ring binder or your ring planner. If you don't want to be opening your rings a lot, you can snip the pages like this if you need to take them out to decorate or what have you. The only problem, as I can see with this, is then they're just not in there as sturdy. So my recommendation would be just keep that in mind. They won't be as sturdy, and your pages can sort of rip and come out easier. It will be my first ring agenda, so I'm sure that is good advice. When you come to the end, again, snip on the inside, not the outside. And then just very carefully, I just sort of really gently lift up on it. And then now I've got that taken out of there. I can put it into, since I don't need that, I can put this in here because this will end. I won't need this page, but I will possibly use this. And if I don't, I can take it out. It's really no big deal. I just really wanted to show you how you can do this. And then I just go in, you can do your scissors, you can do, sometimes I use my tweezers. It just depends. But I'll show you again because there's a couple other things I'm going to be moving from my plum paper planner into here. I've already moved one, but I'm going to show you another I'll probably put into the Flora, but just to give you the gist of this. So I guess you could say it's sort of Frankenplan. So now I have June in here out of my plum paper planner that I can utilize until I get to July. It is vertical, but that's fine. And then there's this notes page if I need it. Then I go right into July. And as I said, this is probably going to be mostly content planning. So there'll be some stickers and decorating, but it's not going to be, you know, anything, you know, to write home about. So anyway, one more thing I wanted to show you that I already put in here, and I'm going to put into my Flora, is this is one of the pockets that comes in the, and when I put it in upside down. So see, we can show you. Okay. So this is one of those clear pockets that you can get with the plum paper planner. When I ordered my first plum paper planner, I ordered 3 of these in it. So, oops, let me just flip this back over. And kind of the same thing. Push it on like you do your, it's a little more rigid, so it doesn't, doesn't go on quite as easily as your cover, but it goes a little easier than the paper actually does. So now I have an extra pocket that came out of my plum paper planner in mid-century circles. And I'm going to put a couple other pages in here. Where did I decide I was going to put them? The one thing I do really think is fantastic about Plum Paper Planner is how customizable it is. And some of the customization I got was my home, social media. I had a budget, but I didn't really use that. So I was thinking I might take out this home maintenance section since I didn't really use it, and I've got room. And there's one for my garden. Monthly goals. These are some pretty neat pages. That's some personal information there. But let me show you again how if I was going to put a couple of these in here, and then the social media page, I don't know that I will do this whole social media section. I didn't really use it. Some of the reason was I didn't quite know what to do with it, but let me show you back here on the My Home. Say, for example, I just wanted to put, I can do, see, that's just my Fly Lady cleaning stuff that I'm just going to snip. It's nothing that you can't see. So I just wanted to show you. You can do a couple pages at a time. So I can then take this and utilize it in my daily catch-all Flora. And it's a nice little home maintenance place to track home maintenance, home repairs, anything you want to in your garden, which for me, this really isn't enough room for my garden because I do a lot more than just a little garden. It's just a real handy way to utilize some things. DIY, you know, do it yourself if you can. I've got some fun DIY things planned for my agenda too, my ring agenda, which I've already started working on, and I'll do a video on those as well. And again, when I get to this one, I snip on the inside. Okay, ow, almost poked myself with my scissors. So let's just take these out, set this aside. You know, I sort of felt like since I didn't really utilize that, and you know what I can do too? Let's go in, make it even better. Show you. It's gonna be a little different color scheme. If it bothers me, I'll take it out. Let's just put the tab in there. Go. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this on, and we'll have a little home tab back here. And then I'll figure out exactly what I want to put in here, and then I'll do the same for my social media. Probably not in this video, maybe not even today, but you get the gist of it. And I'll show you, once I get it set up, a full video on how I did it. But this is just the, just push those little tabs in there. As I said, you do want to be careful. You know, you're not taking these in and out every day, but one. Okay, so now in here I have the home tab. Oh, you know what? This is supposed to go into my... This was supposed to go into the... And a couple of those little ones came off already. So that happens, part of the process. And you can always choose not to keep those in here if you don't want to. So let's go to my Flora because that's where it's supposed to go. So if I wanted to add this section in here, I could add it, say right here. I could put a home section. I think that's what I was thinking, was because the social media would go in there. That's where I was getting myself confused, huh? So I hope this video is giving you some ideas of things you can do if you've got, say, an Erin Condren or a plum paper planner or something, you know, an unused version or even something you can redate. You can always sort of reinvent the wheel a little bit and make something useful, because I really did like this option of the home tab and some of these other add-ons from plum paper. And I loved my plum paper, don't get me wrong. I was not unhappy whatsoever with plum paper. I loved it. And I loved the add-ons, the customizability. I just was ready for a change. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong. I wanted to go back to Erin Condren. Just wanted a little bit of a change this year. I'm not doing any happy planner stuff. So there. Now I have in here, in addition, and it doesn't even look too bad, a home tab. It doesn't stick out as much. And one more thing I'm going to show you before we end the video is I'm going to take one of these extra, see, I told you I had 2 extra of these sheets back here because I ordered it with 3. So I'm going to take out one, again, same method. They're great for holding stickers. Some of the bigger stickers, some of my stickers from Ever-Changing Plans don't fit in here, but some smaller sticker kits do, and I'll show you. Then I think I might go sit outside because it is a lovely afternoon. Enjoy the birds, the weather, maybe catch up on a couple videos. So let me know if you guys got any inspiration from this in the comments section below. Let me know if you have done anything similar, if this scares you to death, whatever. So again, I can just pull that right out. Still got one left in there should I choose to put it in. And now I can put that back here, and I can put in a pocket. Make sure I got it the right way, because I remember I did the other one upside down. So now there we go. And now I have a pocket folder in here should I decide to use it. Let me show you. Got some Planner Kate. See, my Ever-Changing Plans are too big, but these are some Planner Kate dog hair there from my dog. Some Planner Kate stickers fit right in here. So I can have some stickers, additional stickers with me. Others, these are from Christy Marie Designs. I can stick these in here so I have some days of the week. That way I just have some extra stickers with me in addition to what is already here. So that is the story for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna have to fix, I've got a little foobar there. But that is how I turned my plum paper planner into my mid-century circles, my mid-century circles into Flora, and Flora into mid-century circles. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Ring that little notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. And I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.